I believe all of you can see me now. Fine. I'll just take it in my phone also. All right. So friends, one moment. Let me just join in my phone also so I can see all your chat. One moment, friends. One moment. All right. I can see the chat now. I just need 1 more minute to try something a little different. Okay. Okay. All right, let's keep it this way, friends. All right, so that way at least this will not be visible. Yes, friends. So can we start off now? Which is better, friends? Me on the right side or me on the left side? Both are comfortable? Or I'll shift it to my old style itself. Let me not create any confusion, friends. You've been attending my class in that format. Let's keep it this way itself. All right? Fine. All right, friends. Let's not waste any further time. Left is more comfortable, Sana. I'm back in the left side. So, friends, what were we doing in the previous class? I think we are done with budgetary control. Today, we are going to do standard costing. My dear friends, did you go through the video? Let me take a poll to understand. I think everybody has sent a yes. Was those videos comfortable? Were you able to understand those videos? Yes. All right. If you have understood that video, today we are going to do double revision. All right. Friends, we learned about two chapters. One is budgetary control, okay, and the other chapter is what we call it as standard costing. All right. Budgetary control, we are doing budget versus actual. But in standard costing, what are we doing? We are doing standard versus actual. What is the difference between, or what is the meaning of the word standard? What is the meaning of the word standard? Normal. So this is normal versus actual. This is budget versus actual. Friends, if you don't achieve the target, for example, let us say Hanna has been given a target to study for 14 hours today. If she doesn't study, that much punishment will not be there. But if a normal human being can study for 5 hours, Hanna has not studied even for 5 hours, then she will be punished. So this is more serious. Here, if there is a deviation, you should take a corrective action. Can you draw this chart in your books now, all of you? Are you all done writing this, friends? Okay. I'll go to the next part now. So, friends, this is budget versus actual. All right. One moment. All right. So, this is the difference between budgetary control and standard costing. Now, friends, under standard costing, you are going to learn five types. First one is what we call it as material variance. Second one is what we call it as labor variance. Then you have variable overhead. Then you have fixed overhead. And the last one is what we call it as sales variance. Everybody clear? Just write down this also in your books. All right, friends. I believe everybody is done. So, friends, let's start off now with the material variance. First one. So, tell me, friends, give me a name of one fellow in this class who would like to cook some particular food. We will not take double omelette, we'll take something else here. Tell me, friends, who wants to do some cooking? Suggest any of your friends' names. Nobody? Come on, friends, catch someone. Deepak. All right. Tell me, friends, what food item Deepak is going to make? Everyone tell me. What food item he is going to make? Suggest any food item, friends, other than double omelette. Anything else? Come on. Cream biscuit. How do you make a cream biscuit, yeah? Chicken cutlet. There will have chicken also, cutlet also. Vada pav, all that having two raw material, friends. First, let us take an easy example where you have only one raw material. Like double omelette had only two eggs. Bread omelette will have bread also, omelette also. Some food item with only one raw material. Bread omelette, again, Devika, two raw materials are there. Bread and omelette. I want only one raw material, one finished good. Just to make it easy. Anything else? Dosa. Well, yes, we can talk about dosa, but the grams will be a little confusing. Pappadam. Uh, okay, something else. Something else other than pappadam, other than dosa. I just want to be able to create an example somewhere similar to the double omelette one. Any other food item with only one raw material? Fish fry. I think that makes sense. All right, all right. Now tell me, friends, let us talk about fish fry. So everyone tell me, friends, in order to make, I am assuming one plate fish fry will contain two fishes. Is that okay? It will contain two fishes. So now, my dear friends, Deepak is going to make fish fry for the first time. Everyone tell me, if a normal human being is making fish fry, okay, how many fishes will he consume over there? He will consume two fishes, correct? And what will be the price of one fish when you go and buy from the market? Price of one fish, approximately, friends, anything will do. 20 rupees. All right, let us take, okay, 10 rupees. We'll take it as 10 rupees. Okay. So now tell me, if normally normal human being is making the fish fry, he will end up paying how much money? He will end up paying 20 rupees. Everybody clear so far? Okay. Now who is making this fish fry? Deepak, this fellow is making for the first time. So what he will do is he will take the fish, he will put it inside the oil, and the outcome of that will be burnt fish fry, black color fish fry. So he understood his first attempt is a failure. He will take another two fish, consume the two fish, and that is when he could finally make a successful fish fry. So friends, tell me, normal human being consume two fishes. How many fishes did Deepak consume? He consumed four fishes. And friends, normally, normal human being buy this fish for 10 rupees. Deepak is going to the market for the first time. Looking at his face, the shop seller understood he doesn't know the price of the ship of the fish. So the shop seller sold the fish to Deepak at, let us say, 15 rupees. So now tell me, friends, what is the actual cost that has come over here? 60 rupees. Everyone tell me how much is the total loss that Deepak has made over here? Deepak has made a total loss of how much rupees? 40 rupees. Everybody clear? Now, friends, this total loss of 40 rupees is due to two reasons. Reason number one, what is reason number one? He consumed more fish. Reason number two, he paid more price. Consumed more fish is what we call it as usage variance. Paid more price is what we call it as price variance. And this 40 rupees is what we call it as the cost variance. Can you write down till here in your books now, friends? I'll get some water and come back, friends, in the meanwhile. Are you all done writing this, friends? Write down this now. I believe you're done with this part also, or are you still writing? I believe everybody is done writing this, friends. Okay. So, friends, now what we got over here, we can now first do it in two steps. All right. Step number one is what you call it as variance table, and step number two is what you call it as variance analysis. All right. So I'll start with the variance table, friends, and then I will explain the logic to you. The table goes like this: SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP. Two fish into 10 rupees, four fish into 15 rupees, four fish into 10 rupees. Once I do this, I will write down step number two, variance analysis. Here we'll put the table like this. The first one would be cost variance 1 minus 2. So this will be called as 1, 2 and 3. So 1 minus 2 will be how much? 40. A means adverse. Alright. Then you have 3 minus 2. That is what we call it as the price variance. 3 minus 2. That will be how much? 20 adverse. And the last one is called as what? Usage variance. That will be, I think, again 20 adverse, right? 1 minus 4 will again be 20 adverse. Write down this, then I will tell you the logic. I believe everybody is done with this. Write down this now. Friends, if I'm going fast, let me know. Tell me ND. Okay. Not done, right? Okay. All right, friends. Are you all done writing this? All right. Are you all done writing this, friends? I'll now explain the logic to you. Okay. So we'll give a heading called as logic. Here, friends, we have got four things: SQ, SP, AQ, AP. What do you mean by SQ? It means standard quantity consumed. In our case, how much is the standard quantity to be consumed, friends? Two fish. SP is what? Standard price. In our case, how much is the standard price? 10. AQ means what now? Actual quantity consumed. Alright, that means how many fishes was consumed in actual four fish. And AP is what? Actual price. How much is the actual price? 15 rupees. Can you write down this now? Hmm. Are you all done? Okay. Friends, next part, we did SQ into SP. Now, what was SQ into SP? Two fish into 10. Did we get the answer as 20 rupees? This is supposed to be the total standard cost. Then we did AQ into AP, 4 into 15, 60 rupees. This is nothing but total actual cost. Are you all clear so far? Third one is the tricky one. AQ into SP. Friends, this is actually an imaginary situation. The logic over here is that if who's the guy making this fish fry? Deepak, right? Okay. If Deepak would have purchased actual eggs at normal price of 10, he would have paid 40 rupees. Now, friends, this is not at all logical. This AQ into SP is found out only so that I can find out price variance and usage variance. How I will show you. Otherwise, logic wise, there is no great logic that is coming for AQ into SP. This is the only purpose for which it is done. Can you write down this in your books now? Actual fish, sorry, actual fish. All right, friends, are you all done writing this? Everyone? Fine. Friends, so once we are done with this part, I will now explain to you the logic one by one. The first one is called as sorry, cost variance. What is the formula for cost variance? 1 minus 2 or SQ into SP minus AQ into AP, or in other words, total standard cost minus total actual cost. That will give you the total gain or total loss. So here you got the total standard cost as 20 minus 60. You made a total loss of 40. Okay, can you write down this in your books now? All right, friends. Everybody's done writing this. Okay. Next logic is price variance. Right? Price variance. So everyone tell me what is the formula for price variance? 3 minus 2. So that will be what? AQ into SP minus AQ into AP. Tell me, friends, what is the common factor over here? What is the common factor over here? AQ. So can I say it is going to be AQ into SP minus AP? Correct. So that will be 4 fish multiplied by 10 rupee minus 15 rupees. Am I right? So you get 4 into 5. Do you get the answer as 20 rupees adverse? Okay. Or the logic of this is that, okay, 4 fish instead of buying at 10 rupees, I bought at what price, friends? 15 rupees. Hence, I lost how much money over here? I lost 5 rupees into 4 eggs. That is 20 rupees due to increase in the price. Write down this in your books now, friends. Friends, are you all done writing this also? Should I slow down? I will slow down a little bit, friends. Are you all following and going comfortable with the pace? All right, friends. Once you do the homework, this will be like a replica. It will be like a double revision. You will become very strong in standard costing. That is what I want. Fine, friends. Shamna, have I again used egg somewhere? So sorry, Shamna. I have been subconsciously doing egg because just before you CA final class got over and there it was an egg. So wherever you see egg, please replace it with fish. Okay. I am still in the final class, Sana. Final classes are much more academically intense. So a lot of energy gets consumed over there and that sticks to your mind. Inter level is comparatively very easy. You have some beautiful case studies at the final level, friends. Beautiful real life case studies. I use those case studies to train many high profile companies like MRF, Indian Oil Corporation, etc. To clear your inter fast so that you can learn some very, very advanced level concepts at the final level. Here you are learning only about standard costing. There you learn about reconciliation, which is a very complicated process. I believe you're done writing this. Can I go to the next part now? Okay. So once you're done with price variance, the next variance that comes into the picture is usage variance. All right. What is the formula for usage variance? 1 minus 3. So 1 is what? SQ into SP. 3 is what? AQ into SP. So tell me now, friends, what is the common factor over here? SP is the common factor. SP into SQ minus AQ. So that is turning out to be 10 rupees into 2 fish minus what? 4 fish. So you get the answer as 20 rupees adverse. The logic goes like this. I should have consumed 2 fishes. Instead, I consumed 4 fishes. Okay. Extra 2 fish was consumed, which resulted in a loss. Okay. The standard price is 10 rupees. Therefore, total loss due to consumption is 2 fish into 10 rupee, that is equal to 20 adverse. Now you write down this, you might get some doubt. Ask me the doubt because I need to clarify the doubt for all of you. Are you all done writing this? Hmm. Hmm. I believe you're done writing this, friends. All right, friends. So, friends, I believe you are clear with all the three variances also: cost variance, price variance, usage variance. Did you get any doubt here? Did any one of you think that why am I using 10 rupee over here? Instead of using 10, why can't I use 15 over here? So 10 is only a standard price, right? 15 is the actual price. Maybe you will get this doubt later. I'll give you the response to this doubt. Okay. I did not use 15 rupees because in that case, even price variance would reflect here. In order to eliminate the price factor, I took 10 rupees. Just write down this. Later on, if you get doubt, this sentence will help. Okay. I believe you're all done writing this, friends. Okay. So we are done with the first area of material variance. All right. Now I go to the second part. Why did we take four fishes for price variance? Because for all the four fishes, aren't you paying 15 rupees? So for every one fish that you buy, you pay extra 5 rupees. So it should come in the price variance. Correct? But when you talk about usage, you should not take the price effect over there. That's what they're trying to say. And that is how, friends, if you look over here, I drew a chart. You get 40 here, 20 here, and 20 over here. 20 plus 20 will be equal to 40. So this is the total loss due to increased price. And this is the total loss due to consumption. Just update this part also, friends. Then we go to the next area. All right, friends. I believe you're done writing this. Now you write down the next sub concept, a very important sub concept. SQ is based on actual output. Okay. Now tell me, everyone, who is the great personality who is making double omelette, not double omelette, yeah? Who's making fish fry? Tell me. Deepak. Now assume Deepak is going to make fish fry for all of the students attending the class, assuming every one of you eat non-vegetarian food. So now tell me how many people are attending my class right now? 66. Let's round it off to 70. All right. So now tell me if my output is 70 fish fry, tell me how many fishes will I consume for that? Normal people will consume how many fishes? To make 70 fish fry, 140 fishes should be consumed. Am I right? All right. Next, they have told normally the price should be how much? 10 rupee. So, what is going to be my total cost? It will be 1400 rupees. Everybody clear so far? But in actual, assume that Deepak could make only, let us assume, 50 fish fry. Okay. Now, for making 50 fish fry, this fellow has consumed around 125 fishes, and let's assume the price is turning out to be 10 rupees. Friends, I want you to write down this and try finding the variance SQ, SP, AQ, AP and tell me what will be the variance for this question. Aman has got 250 adverse. Everybody has got this answer. All right, let us do it together now, friends. Friends, normally, okay, how the student's answer is, I'm not sure how you have done it. Since you have already gone through the CA final lectures, maybe you must have got the right answer. I'll just show you. Normally, what people do is they will take SQ as 125 into 10 and AQ they will take it as how much? 140 fishes into, oh, sorry. SQ they will take it as 140 into 10, 140 into 10, 125 into 10, and 125 into 10. So you get the answer as 1400, 1250, and here also you get 1250. So you get the answer as 150 favorable, okay, and then you get the answer as 0 and 150 favorable. Friends, is this answer right or wrong? This answer is incorrect, friends. Incorrect because 140 omelets is correct if he would have made 70 fish fry. But has he actually made 70 fish fry? No. He has made only how many fish fries over here? Only 50. For making 50 fish fry, how many fishes are required? Only 100 are required. Am I right? Okay. We'll write down standard should not be 140 as 70 fish fry is not made. Okay. For making one how much 50 fish fry, only 100 eggs are required, but we have not we, but Deepak have consumed how many eggs? He has consumed 125 eggs. Are you all clear with this part now? So ideally the answer should go like this: SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP. All right. Here it should be 100 into 10, 125 into 10, 125 into 10. So I will get the number as 1000, 1250, 1250, 250 adverse, 0, 250 adverse. Friends, first you write down this, put this wrong so that you understand that SQ is based on actual output of 50 fish fry and not based on budgeted output of 70 fish fry. Please write down this in your books now. Are you all done writing this, friends? All right, friends. So I believe we are all done with SQSP, and that SQ is based on actual output. Please by heart this. SQ is based on actual output. SQ is based on actual output. SQ is based on actual output. Everybody clear with this? I'll go to the next one now. Subconcept number 2. We will talk about RAQ, or revised actual quantity. Okay. Now, everyone interact with me. Tell me a food item other than fish fry which has got two ingredients now, not one. It can be something mixed with fish also. If you can tell me that any item which requires two ingredients, not one ingredient. Fish and chips are. Do you get like that in restaurant? No, right? I want a food combo which you can order in the restaurant. Samosa. Okay, samosa can be a good one. Anything else other than samosa? Any food item which requires two ingredients, like bread omelette. Yes, you can talk about bread omelette if that is comfortable. Fine, we'll talk about bread omelette. Tell me, my dear friends, in order to make bread omelette, what is required? Two bread is required and one egg is required. Am I right? So can I say the standard mix for making a bread omelette is 2:1? Okay. So now I'll put up a table over here, friends. Particulars, budget, and then I will write down the actual. All right. Now tell me how much was the budgeted output? We'll talk about 70 bread omelette, but the actual output turned out to be how much? 50. Now tell me, for making 70 bread omelette, how many breads are required? How many breads are required? 140 breads are required. Am I right? All right. How many eggs are required? 70 eggs. Am I right? Let us assume that the standard price of bread price, and then I'll write down egg price. Price of one bread is 2 rupees. And what will be the price of one egg? What will be the price of one egg? 5 rupees, is it? All right. Okay, so I'll assume the actual price also doesn't change. Okay, but instead of 140 breads for 50, this fellow has consumed 125 breads and 2:1, right? 1 minute. All right. What this fellow did was, this fellow consumed, 1 minute. Let's assume this fellow consumed 150 bread and he consumed 150 eggs. So now tell me, friends, what is the ratio in which this fellow has made a bread omelette? 1:1 ratio. One bread, one egg. Ideally, he's supposed to do what? 2:1 was the ratio. So once you put up this way, I need to find out RAQ. Okay. RAQ, the definition is total actual quantity in standard mix. All right. So now everyone tell me point number A, total actual quantity. What is the total actual quantity that you get over here? 150 plus 150, which is equal to 300. All right. The standard mix is going to be what? 2 is to 1. So if you take this mix, ideally, what should be the RAQ of bread? If you go by the ratio of 2 is to 1, it should be 200 bread and 100 should be the RAQ of eggs. Okay, so the logic goes like this. If total 300 units are consumed, 200 should be bread, 100 should be egg. Very, very clear. Everyone clear with this point now? Okay, so once I get this, first you do one thing, friends. Can you write down till here in your books? Okay. Okay, one doubt is that why are we writing budget? See, from budget we create standard. There are three terminologies: budget, actual, standard. Budgets will always be there, but we have to derive standard from the budget. So, for example, 70 into 2, this is actually nothing but budgeted consumption. Whereas this 150 is what? Actual consumption. Okay, and 50 into 2 breads, that is 100, will be what? Your standard consumption. Are you all clear with this part now? Are you all done writing this, friends? Can you write down this in your books now? Neha, you want this slide? Please write down. Are you all done writing? Here 150 eggs and 150 bread, then how it can be turned to 100 eggs and 200? Sana, that is not actual, Sana. What they are trying to tell is that ideally it should have been in the ratio of 200 and 100. It should have been. It is not real. It should have been. Are you clear now, Sana? Are you all done writing this, friends? Can I go to the next part now? All right. So once you are done with this, okay, I'll now draw the table particulars SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP, and what is going to be the last one? RAQ into SP. So we have bread and we have egg. For 50 bread omelette, how many breads are supposed to be consumed? 100 and 50. 2 and 5. Am I right? So you'll get 200 and 250. It will be 450. Here, actual quantity will turn out to be how much? 150, 150. 150, 150 into what was the actual price? 2 and 5. So that's 300 and 750, 1050. 150, 150 into 2 and 5. Again, you will get 1050. This one is 200 and 100. This is an imaginary situation. If it was correctly done, 400 and 500, my cost would have been only 900. But now my cost has become how much? 1050. So the variance would be 600 adverse. Inside this, you have zero price variance. And then 1 minus 3 will be again 600 adverse. This is your usage variance. Inside usage, due to incorrect mix, you are losing 150 adverse. This is called as mix variance. And the remaining 450 adverse, that will be 1 minus 4, is what you call it as yield variance. Friends, the yield variance is having no logic. All right? Please write down this in your books, friends. All right, please write down this. Are you all done, friends? Can I go to the next part? Are you all done? Please write down this in your books now. Everybody done writing this? So friends, are you all clear with all the variances over here? We are done with all the variances including the mix. So here I'll tell you the logic of mix variance. Due to improper mix, we have lost 150 rupees. Due to other reasons, okay, we have lost how much? 450. Can you write down this and finish it off? Then we'll go to the purchase price variance. Last one. I believe you are done with this part, friends. I'll go to the next one now. Next concept is called as material purchase price variance, or the short form of this one is MPPV. Okay. Friends, there are two types of variances. One is MPV, material price variance, material purchase price variance. This is for consumption. How many fish has been consumed? This one is for purchase. So for example, earlier, I think the formula here was 3 minus 2, right? So that will be AQ into SP minus AQ into AP. So the formula is AQ into SP minus AP. We got 4 fish into 10 minus 15, 20 adverse. Here it will be purchase quantity PQ into SP minus AP. He must have purchased 10 fishes but consumed only 4 fish. So the formula here will be 10 fish into 10 minus 15. That will give you the answer as 50 adverse. Write down, friends. All right, friends. Are you all done writing this? Fine, friends. So once we are done with this part, I think I should move a little bit here. Okay. Yes. So once we are done with this part, let me go to the next one. Okay. Next variance is what we call it as the labor variance. Okay. Now, friends, tell me who is the great person who is making the fish fry in my example? Deepak. Now tell me, friends, if normal human beings are making fish fry, how much time do they take to make a fish fry? How much time do they take to make a fish fry? 10 minutes? Okay. And for every 1 minute that this fellow will work, how much money will you pay him? Let us say you are paying him 10 rupees per minute. So tell me, okay, that much and all you will not pay him, right? We'll pay him 1 rupee per minute or 10 rupees is fine. Let's pay him 10 rupees. So tell me, friends, how much is the total cost that will be incurred to make a fish fry? 100 rupees. But friends, now who is making this fish fry? Deepak. This fellow consumed 20 minutes to make a fish fry. So the owner got frustrated and paid to Deepak only 8 rupees per minute. How much total he got? 160. What is the loss that he has made over here? He has made a loss of 60. All right. So friends, here I can draw the table now. SH into SR, AH into AR, AH into SR. So the formula would be 10 into 10, that is 100. Then you have 20 into 8, 160. Then you have 20 into 10, 200. So I'll get the answer as 60 adverse. This will be called as labor cost variance. Inside this, I will be having 40 adverse. That will be called as labor rate variance. And I will have the last one as, sorry, it will be 40 favorable, and 100 adverse, which will be called as efficiency variance. Or the logic is due to rate coming down, I have saved 40 rupees. Due to efficiency going down, I have lost 100 rupees. Can you write down this in your books now? So sorry, friends, I forgot to show you the previous slide. Are you all done with this slide, friends? I believe everybody is done writing this also. So we are done with labor variance. After labor, what is the next point that is coming over here? Is the same thing I'll write down. Sub concept number one. SH is based on what? Actual output. So I'll write over here again particulars. Friends, are you all thoroughly clear with this point? Everyone, yes. Let me just confirm, friends. Hold on, I'll take a poll because if the material variance you have doubt, going forward you'll find it very, very difficult. That's why I told you to go through the material also. One moment. I'm taking a poll. Please respond, everyone. Okay. Are you clear? Clear so far? Yes, no, some more practice. Please respond, friends. Some students need some more practice. So should I work out a few more questions before I go forward? Will that be better, friends? Because around 44, 50% of the students want some more practice. Let me do one thing. Okay, let's do one thing. We will start doing the problems of material. Okay, I'll give you a few questions in the books. You solve that on your own, make your base very, very strong. Then we will go to the next part. Is that okay? Let's do it that way. Okay, so I'll do one thing. Okay, just write down questions on material variance. All right. Now, friends, I'll just draw a table, particulars. I'll put a budget and then the actual. Suppose the budgeted output was 100 units, but the actual output is only 50 units. And the budgeted consumption is turning out to be 50 kg. And the price per kg is turning out to be 10 rupees. All right. So now the actual consumption has turned out to be 30 kg and the price has been come down to 5 rupees. Write down this and find out the variances on your own. I'll give you 5 minutes time. Many of you have got the answer, friends. Shall we check it together? I'll draw the table now. SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP. In this, friends, determination of SQ is the only challenging part which we need to look at. All right. Everyone tell me from this, how much is the standard consumption per unit? That will be 50 kg divided by 100 units. Do I get the answer as 0.5 kg? Am I right? But what is the actual output that you have got over here, friends? The actual output turns out to be how much? It will be 50 units. Therefore, what is the actual consumption that you are getting over here? Not actual consumption. Standard consumption will be how much? It will be 25 kg. So this will be 25 kg into 10 rupee. That is 250. AQ is what? Actual consumption is how much? 30 kg into 5 rupees. 30 into 10. So here I'll get the cost variance as 100 favorable. Price variance will be 150 favorable. But the usage variance is going to be 50 adverse. Can you write down this in your books now? Fine, friends. Can you write down this now? Everybody's done writing this now, friends? All right. Next point, friends. So I'll give you one more problem so that you become strong on your base. Particulars, budget, actual. All right. Now suppose there is two material. Material A is there and material B is there. All right. So we are talking about two materials over here. Let me start with output. Okay. Here it is 100 units. Actual output is 50 units. All right. So material A, material B. Material A 100 kg. Material B also 100 kg. Price of A 1 rupee. Price of B will be, let us say, 5 rupees. All right. Let us assume the actual price also, or I'll change it. The actual price turns out to be 2 rupees and the other one turns out to be 7 rupees. Whereas output of A for 50, it ended up to be 60 kg and this one ended up to be around 40 kg. No, no, no. Let me make this 90 kg and 60 kg. Okay. So friends, here you can find out the standard mix and you can do the RAQ also. Can you write down this and try solving it on your own? Friends, are you getting the right answer? Shall we check it together now? Do it this way. You will have SQ into SP, or wait. SQ into SP, AQ into AP, AQ into SP, and what will be the last one now? RAQ into ST. So here, friends, total actual quantity, I'll write down over here RAQ, point number A. Total actual quantity is 150 kg. Everyone tell me what is the standard mix that is coming over here? Is it turning out to be 1:1? Correct. So I'll get the RAQ as 75 and 75. Everybody clear? Next thing, SQ is based on what? Actual output. So 100 units, if it's 100 kg, means 1 unit will be 1 kg. So it will be 50 kg, 50 kg. I hope you are clear with this part. If anybody has not understood, let me know. And the price is 1 rupee, 5 rupee. Whereas AQAP turned out to be 9060 into 2 rupee, and the other one is how much? 7 rupee. So here also it will be 9060, 1 and 7. Last one will be 75, 75, 1 and 7. Can you tell me the total that you get on each of the point? 50 and 250 will be 350, 180 and 420, 600, 90 and 420 will be 510, 75 and into 8 to 2 is 150, 4 is 300, 6 is 450, 8 is 600. All right. So do you get the answer as 250 adverse? And then you get the answer as 90 adverse. Then you get the answer as 160 adverse. Inside this, you have mixed variance of 90 favorable, and the other one will be 250 adverse. Yes. Okay, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is supposed to be 5. Even this is supposed to be 5, right? Thank you so much for correcting me there. It will be 5, and here also 5. So it will be 90 and 300 will be 390. 75 into 6 will turn out to be only 450. So my numbers will all change, friends. It will be 390 minus 600 will be 210. Am I right? And 350 minus 340 will be 40 adverse. Inside this, my mix will turn out to be 60 favorable, and the other one will be 4 minus 3, 1 minus 4. That will be SQSP is 300. SQSP is 250 plus this 300. My dear friends, I am making so many blunders here. One moment, let me do it again. Haste makes waste. So I'll get 300 adverse over here. 3 minus 2 will be 210 adverse. 1 minus 3 will be 90 adverse. 4, this one would be 60 favorable, and the other one will be 150 adverse. Can you write down this now? Please write down all this, friends. Friends, are you all done writing this? Are you all done with this part also? Anybody still writing? Fine, friends. So, friends, shall we take a break now? It's almost 1 o'clock now. Shall we take a break? You revise the entire concept now. After break, we will do labor variance, variable overhead, fixed overhead, and sales variance. So, today we'll cover the entire basics. Tomorrow will be full problem solving. Okay, so by tomorrow evening, we can complete off the entire portion also. All right, friends. So, let's take a break now. I'll get back at 2:30 and then we'll continue with the next session. Mostly up to 6 o'clock we will go today. All right. Thank you, friends. See you.